Let's advance. So in case you create your animation and you cancel your app, everything will save automatically. So once you have opened the app again, so this last one was the app I created and the animation I created. You can just tap on it. You can wait for it to load so that you see the picture very well, whether it's the one you just created. So I can tap on it to continue from where I stopped. So everything has loaded now. So everything has loaded now. The next thing is I was sorry in the last video I was calling this T stuff animation to add animation. It's not animation to add subtitle. Sorry, to add subtitle. Use this T part here. Now I'm waiting for it to load. It's a bit slow. So it has loaded now. Now let's talk about this next icon here. This A icon at the top. So once you tap on the icon, so this icon, this icon here is just, let's say you are doing an animation and just want to add maybe some, like in some Nigerian movies, you see something like 4 years later, 2 years later, so you can just do the same thing. So you can choose, see the text plate now, they call it text plate, that's added at the bottom. So I can tap on it and select whether it should be at the left, right, or center. Then I can tap the text I want to add. Let's see. So you could see the text now, right, written here 4 years later. So let me play my animation now for you to see. So you see it has written 4 years later, and that's the function of this text plate here. So you can slide it up, slide it down if you want it to, anyhow you want to position it in your timeline, just like I taught you earlier on. So this silent now, let's see what's here. I've not checked it before, but so let's hear it. You can select a voicing to read the timeline. So let me play it.
4 years later.
So any of these listed characters, you can select any of them. They have different voice. So they will help you read it like 4 years later. But if you want it to be silent, just if you don't want any talk involved to read it 4 years later, just keep it silent. Then that's the major function. Then let's assume you want character to act on each other. So let me add another scene now. Let's say if you check this scene here, you will see that these two are far from each other. So let me just say I want to create another scene where they are a bit close to each other. So I've added the scene now, but let me shift it to the last. So you can add as many scenes as you want. Let's say you are done with